It's something else already. It's something else. Claim the items. Sure. If I have the stuff for it, claim. It's gonna slurp it all. Give me the goods. Give me all the goods. Oh, backpack full. Okay, so as expected, as expected, we're filling up for sure. But anyway, though, like I said, we're kind of jumping back this, if not just as kind of a little for funsies, getting back into it for tonight at least, just for the heck of it. Part of it is because again we got a review key for the new DLC that just dropped, and by just dropped I mean it dropped a couple weeks ago. But I'm down for an excuse to kind of pop back in and now again it's been a minute since I've played it, but I think I have enough in my brain. Enough brain cells in my brain to remember the basics. For one thing, where is my base? Player start. So my base is way out there. I'm kind of surprised that it spawned me in. Way out here. I don't suppose I can just like fast travel. I don't suppose I can just fast travel. So that's about this. Recenter, waypoint, zoom. Yeah, I don't think there's any fast travel here. Unless there's something I can do here. Sandwich fabric, delicious. I'm pretty sure here. Is there a legend? H. No. Legend, G. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's the player. Okay, hold on. All right, so... No, hold on. That's me. Okay, so what's this purple one? Is that my... Because I'm thinking it should be my base that I made. Maybe not, though. Respawn beacon. Shit, I'm really surprised that it didn't spawn me by my base. Unless, for some reason, it has tried to. Because I think when I last closed the game, I closed the game inside our base. Unless it, like, removed it. As you know... Wait a second. Is this where I built my base? That'd be really weird if it just deconstructed my base. That'd be very fucked up. But yeah, now I'm starting to wonder. What do you think about this? I remember that structure being up top. There's the navigator ship up top. Yeah. Knowing me, I would have definitely created a base near these little flower fellas. I think I might have just, like, deleted my fucking base, man. I wonder if there is a way to see... Scavenger camp. It's a respawn beacon there, and... EMF chain. I'm not sure, like... What I'm trying to figure out is what's the significance of this purple thing. So I see, like, a bunch of the map... is right now is hidden right now, which is surprising. I'm wondering if because I like when I reinstall Windows, if it like killed some temporary files that were stored client side. You would expect that to be more the kind of thing to be stored like server side. And it obviously saved my quest progress because I have the still suit. That was the last thing we did before we wrapped up for the night for the session last time. Yeah, I want to say I built my base here, and I guess that means I could probably just rebuild it. Let's do this. Let's kind of dick around for a little bit, and let's see if I can. Uh-oh, that's weird. Press the map button, and it took a second to. Storm has reset the map. Ooh, maybe this is a thing that just happens then. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see what's over there. Because I'm wondering if I'm misremembering, and there's like, if the little purple thing means there's that indicator right there is indicative of my base being present. Like maybe I'm just misremembering, but this area feels like where we would have set up. So yeah, very strange. But anyway, I was mentioning earlier how I've we're kind of getting back into this game after not having played it for many moons. Played it for the first time back in April and had a really nice time with it. And we got a review key for the newest DLC, which I think is mostly cosmetic and mostly like building materials. I don't think the newest DLC like adds a whole bunch of stuff mechanically or plot-wise necessarily. But I saw it as a nice little excuse to kind of dive back in and play for an hour or two. Get a nice little session for funsies. What I need to remember is how combat will work, because that's only a matter of time. We have block. I think you click and hold the charge attacks. We have a gun. Or, well, dart gun, I suppose, yeah. I'm still kind of in Elden Ring mode, so I kind of want to, like, platform up the walls. I'm remembering how this all works. Let's put that away. I can probably just go around, honestly. We have a still suit, which helps with our... And also it's nighttime, so we're not getting toasted by the sun, obviously. We have a still suit, so that'll help with our water retention. Moisture retention. And in general, so long as I'm hugging the canyons like this, I'm not drawing the ire of the worms. So I can just do this every so often. Whee! Really nifty for wanting to go real fast, real suddenly. I think those guys are the not nice lads. But now, just to kind of think more about your point, though, Farsight, yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I really want to. Every time we go to like a bookstore, there's a couple of really nice used bookstores around us. Every time we go to like a nice used bookstore or a craft store, I'm always keeping an eye out for hard copies of the Dune books, because I'd like to read through at least the first couple of them. Mina Cavern. Wonder what significance that is. Secure a respawn point. That's the thing, there's a respawn point over there. So that's what makes me wonder if maybe there's something over there. But was Mina Cavern a quest thing is what I'm trying to remember. Can't remember what Mina Cavern was. I was hoping maybe it would show up here. And that's the thing too, I'm wondering if purple means that's like for the main quest, basically. I'm wondering if that's what it means. Grabbed intel there. Yeah, I just don't know. A respawn beacon. The player start was there. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember. Let's just keep going though. Best way to learn is by doing, as they say. I'm going to perhaps foolishly approach this way. I seem to recall that there is some stealth you can do in this game. Q, I think, yeah, that's the one that, like, draws them to me. It's gonna be weird playing this with an extremely full inventory. Location discovered. But I've been here before. Right, melee, yep. Yeah, okay, so block is right-click, there we go, okay. Location discovered, it's like, bro, I've been here before. Yes. Take all of it. Backpack full. Can I at least take these? Oh, hold on. Okay, all right, right. Oh, is there a dash? Oh God. I know there's a dash. I can't remember how to do it. Is it space? No, that's jump. I think I'm just gonna die. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. Yeah. Self-revive. You can try. Oh wow, it worked. Okay. I should probably look up the controls, especially for melee. Alright, so how do you dash? How do you dash? That's gonna be an issue. I thought it was space, but space is jump and control is duck. Shift seems like that's more for sprinting. How do you dash? Oh my God, what a weird... Oh, it's alt for dash. Of course. Yes, alright. Okay. So when you're locked on... There we go. Alright, that's how you do it. Anyway, put that away. I guess they have nothing for looting. Alright, so I was trying to figure out if there was anything to grab from this person. I'll grab those. Bloop. Oh, is that a full stack? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, is it like... Well, it's not a weight issue. Oh, no, there it is. So it's a weight issue. I see. Okay. There's nothing to grab there. Let's get out of the sun, because we're burning up right now. Reload action. Don't want to roasty and toasty. Just take what I can. So I took the money at least. Take the money and run. I can't imagine anything we find here is going to be all that valuable just because we've already, you know, looted so much from our previous time in this game. I think there's med kits. There's also just like bandages. Heal kits, I assume, well, we have 19 of those things. Mark 4, Mark 2. I seem to recall that heal kits were, or not heal kits, like bandages were like the more efficient way to get yourself juiced up, but I have none of those, and let's see, I'm kind of curious. Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, just a standard heal kit. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and I have none of those. So I'll just do one of these then. Use. Yes. Hold. There we go. Did I do it? Did I heal? Oh, there we go. There we go. I see it. Yep, now it's going. Let's continue our adventures. And I can't use these things yet. Yeah, I can't drink because we have still quite a bit of thirst remaining. We're a thirsty boy. But no, just to complete the thought, like I was saying, how I'm keeping my eyes out to see if there's like a nifty way to purchase like used copies or like, you know, like old-timey copies of the original of maybe like some of the original books. I've been informed that, yeah, you don't want to like, well, not that you don't want to, but be advised if you try to read the later some of the latter Dune books that it's not so much the quality drops off, but it definitely gets in the weeds, as I've been informed. That's like you're best sticking with like the first like 2 books and some change, and after a certain point it gets pretty wonky. Which I'm not surprised by, because yeah, when you even if you've only seen the movies, you watch the first 2 movies and you can kind of see where things are going. Let's see if this is a horrible idea. Whoop. That's the thing too, it's like if I just jump at the right moment, it'll carry me far enough. That's the hope, at least. And it worked. Gotta be careful, because we have some more Bandito caverns and hideouts we'll be spying into very soon. In fact, a bunch of them are marked on our map. I love how it was saying location discovered for the first time. It's like, bro, we spent hours here the first time. Of which are you speaking? My brother in Christ. Yeah, I remember going up that, but yeah, like, this is all very familiar. All strangely familiar. Can I do the same thing? Is it charged up? It is. It actually replenishes pretty quickly, all things considered. Not too bad. So I'm trying to minimize aggro, because I'm hoping to get to my storage. If my base has been deleted, then I guess we'll see. But if it has not been deleted, I'm hoping to re-engage with my little storage area and basically deposit a bunch of stuff and just kind of figure out what to do next. Continue the quest line, basically, would make the most sense. I'm like watching for movement. I don't think this game does like has like a radar for enemy locations. I think you just kind of have to, you know, be advised when you're getting into the danger zone. There's kind of a stealth mechanic, I think. To remember, the Q ability like draws them to you and they just kind of stand there. So that's like a nice way for like draw them in to like fuck them up a little bit. Draw them in and fuck with them. I seem to recall blasting a bunch of motherfuckers over here. Ooh, a little bit of lag. A little laggy times. You know what? Can I just... Nah, I probably shouldn't try to climb over that. Let's see. It's a fool's errand. Oh, there they are. There they fucking are. He's out. Gonna duck back down into the shade because it is sunny. First name... I almost said first name Sunny. First part Sunny, last part Share. I'm gonna try the Q ability. The cute ability. Oh, here he is. Can I use it on you? Yes. Hey, yeah, right in the penis. Yep, there we go. You want some too? Oh god. Oh, I didn't mean to bring that up. What is it? Oh, alt. There we go. Ow. Oh, what the heck? What am I clicking? Oh, out of stamina. That's not good. Let's go back into the shade. I was trying to do the charge deck, and I was apparently bringing up another menu. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Get out of the sun, please. It's scary. There we go. There we go. Critically injured. Yes, of that I'm quite aware. One of these. F. There we go. It's probably a better way. Probably a better way. There's probably like a hotkey for healing. Oh, in the bottom, it's... Wait, oh, it's 6. Oh, there's the heal kits. Oh, okay, okay. There we go. It's all come back to me, man. It's all come back to me. Slowly but surely. Alright, so what was happening? I was trying to do, like, my charge deck, and it kept bringing up, like, a wheel of some kind. Like a inventory wheel or something. Like, there was some, like, ability selection that I was unwittingly and unwillingly bringing up. I can't grab those. I killed that guy. Killed you as well. Oh, the bloodsucker. Right, right. Although I don't know if I have any room for that, unfortunately. Yeah, backpack full. Let me look. Let me look here. What do I have right now? So I have... That's gun. Should reload. Oh, I guess I already reloaded. And that's the cut ray, the binoculars. Where's the succomatic? There's the crafting tool. That was a heal. Okay. Is that the suck? That's the succomatic. All right. So can I give him the suck? Yes. Yes, I can. Stores the blurred. Right. The blood bag. Okay. So I should do that every so often because... Oh, I sucked him so good he disappeared. Me during college. That's right, man. That's right. This location discovered. For the first time. I've never been here before. Wowee. There's a dude I fucking blasted earlier. Booty blasted his ass. It'd be nice to get his stuff, but he might have despawned. Which is fine. Fine by me. Fine by me. What's up, Mediator? This it wasn't that bad, man. Yeah, I mean, I really want to read the books, because all I've done is I've only seen the first 2 of the newer movies. But the way things are heading, it looks rough, man. It looks rough for humanity. Just in general, it looks like it's gonna be a questionable time. Shit. All right. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. I want to kill your friend first. Is that so wrong? Ow. Ow. Bonk. Bonk. Getting shot in the head multiple times. He's being a good sport about it. Wait. Oh, is he? It looked like he had his melee weapon up but was shooting me. Bonk. Appreciate you popping in, Eldrin. Says it's a story. I mean, well, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, we're talking about just the story of Dune. Skills menu, yes. Yeah, the story of I guess the first 3 books, 3 or 4 books maybe. The juice from him. I guess I have nothing to loot. And maybe loot from him. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what we're talking about. Yeah. We're talking. Yeah. So Paul Atreides, that's the by some definitions protagonist of the Dune series. I mean, of the first, of the movies, basically the first 2 movies. But by the end of the second movie, things start getting weird. So what Farsa was getting at is, are the actions? Oh shit, I'm not in the shade. The actions that Paul Atreides takes in the Dune series, is that more harmful than some might think. I mean, because again, he's the presumed protagonist of the series, but then by the end of the second movie, you see where things are heading. You see where things are heading, and it's getting weird. And that I think that's basically what Farsa was getting at. Yeah, no correlation with like real events. No. There's no like grand statements were being made about like, live historic events or like geopolitical happenings. Nothing like that. The second... well, yeah. So I'm just, all I can say is the Villeneuve movies, the ones that have Timothée Chalamet and like those guys, and what's her face? Oh god, I can't remember her name. Anyway, yeah, I really like them, but those are the only things I've seen. I've never watched, or I've never read the books. So yeah, I'm unexposed, I'm inexperienced in many ways. I'm gonna duck back down here, and it's that one. There we go. Critically injured. Thank you, game. I'm quite aware. Sun's going down, so that'll help us a little bit. Another one. Haven't really watched them recently. No, I really like them, but it makes me want to read the books. I'm really curious about the books, because I think I would like them, and I've been recommended the books previously a number of times, and I always heard that Frank Herbert did really good with like world building and just the way he like frames the stories, and of course the storytelling is interesting for sure, but just like I'd be curious to kind of really like immerse myself in like, you know, beyond just like the action and I'm thirsty. The action and like what's a good word for it? The spectacle of the movies, and because you know when you read the source material, I feel like it's a little bit easier to kind of really get into it.
Someone's here.
Get into that shit. I'm in a rough state here. I keep bumping into dudes I'd rather not fight, but I do not have the luxury of getting to choose. Oh shit. Yeah, there it is again. There it is again. It's like I try to do a charge attack, and it brings up some kind of like other menu. Not sure what's going on there, but it's like there's like it's like a select menu of some kind. Sure, it's, oh, don't do that, bro. Come on. Be nice. Be nice. Come on. Be cool. Be cool. You're gonna be weird too, lady? All right, fine. I'll be weird too. Ugh, I'm dead. Do a little self-revive. Should be good. We're back up. All right, back up. Yep. We were all doing melee. We're having a good old time. These guys are messing it up, man. Fine, I guess I'll do shooting then. Ah. Didn't say I was going to shoot very good. You know what? I do have this thing. Q. There we go. Yes. Right in the penis. Yep. There he goes. There he goes. Someone else in some pot shots. Some shots of the pots. Where are thou? Where art thou? Show thine self. Unless it was like the dude snapping out of his trance. Oh, maybe not. All right. Well, no need for all this delicious blood to go to waste. Oh, just kidding. It looks like it's full. Now the heal action. And yeah, I can't get any of these dudes. Oh, wrong button. That's fine. More heals is not a bad thing. Yeah, no compatible container. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so we're getting closer. So one of two things is going to happen. Either our base. Oh wait, is that it? Is that our base? It might be it. It might just be it. Oh shit. That's the hope. That's the hope, man. So here's to hoping that this is my base and I was wrong about where it was constructed. I don't think my base was this big. Is this someone else's base? This is someone else's base. Yeah. I think? I'm so confused. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. What's up, Josh? Good to see you, man. You should have a marker. Well, so here's what's weird. I last played this about 2 months ago, and when I launched the game, it started me like way over here, and my map was completely unfilled. And it was like I would like go over here, and it would be like, you discovered a brand new location. It's like I've been here before. And the one thing is that I of course placed the waypoint, but there was a respawn beacon over here. I was like, maybe that's my base. And there's like a purple thing, and I can't really see what the purple thing is getting at. I wasn't sure if that meant it's a quest item or what, or a quest location. I can remove the waypoint. Hold. There we go. Oh wait, no, hold on. No, I'm in the wrong place. Okay, so that's where I want to go. How long did I play? About 4 hours. I had a base built. I got the still suit made, so kind of the very basic. But no, I don't. Yeah, so this is not our base. Okay, so I saw this from afar and I got excited. Let's keep going up this way then. Because yeah, it's weird because the last time I saved the game and exited was in my base, and when it loaded me in, I was just kind of in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, is this where my base was? Like I honestly can't remember just because it's been a while. So what I'm hoping is that around here is what I'm looking for. And knowing me, I would have built it around, you know, a place where these things were. Because at the time I didn't have the still suit made. Oh, I guess you have to hold it. There we go. There we go. Hey, what's up, Shock Value? Is it the same server? Oh, I mean, well... Okay, so this is... Alright, so that's what this is pointing me to. It's pointing me to the quest location. Right, I remember now. Okay, so... Let's do that then. Let's do that. So let me say... Exit to main menu. That's fine. Exit to main menu because I hit continue. And it just kind of auto-picked the server. So I guess I don't know. Yeah, can I say show me the servers? Yes, North America, yeah. Level 9. Yeah, so that was the one we were in just now. I wonder if there's a way to know which one I was in previously. Right, because yeah, that was the one we were in just now, but I don't know which one we were in back in April. So that one didn't get shut down. Yeah, so what I suspect happened is that my base might have gotten cleared for some reason, which is really not the end of the world, but I'm a little bit concerned about the stuff I had in storage. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but I mean, I could just rebuild the base, obviously. It would take a little bit, but it just kind of, it's a little frustrating because it took a little while to get it built. I didn't build anything fancy, but it was, you know, spent some time on it. Is there anything else to say, like, recent? Here we go. Yeah, it only shows that one. Oh, sandstorms can, like... Oh, can they, like, break your bases apart and that kind of shit? Oh, okay, so maybe that's just kind of how it goes then. Okay, well, let's just do this. Let me close out and just say continue again. Reduce how many worlds there are? Interesting, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize the bases could just get cleared out. Yeah, so you play this a decent bit, Josh? Yeah, the sandstorms can take him out. Yeah, so when I loaded in, it loaded us in like around here. This was where I had built my base. So that's probably what happened then. 1,000 hours. That's amazing. That's amazing. Keep power online or the shield drops. Interesting. Does that mean like just coming back in and like relaunch and pop back in and like juice the shields? Just like kind of like regular maintenance? Because yeah, this is my first time launching the game in a while. Interesting. The game probably told me that, but I did not internalize it well. Yeah. Base is gone. Okay. So the stuff I had in storage and like the little containers, are those lost as well, or does it just get stored temporarily elsewhere and I have to just like build more stuff? Because I guess that means I just got to rebuild a base, which is fine. And there is, you know, plenty of opportune spots. So I see this guy has like, so this is just some other dude, some other newbie. Oh, the stuff is gone too. That's brutal. So I guess that's a way to really encourage the players to be regular with it. To keep up and be on the regular. That. And again, I'm a new player, so it's not like I had anything, you know, super amazing in storage, but it's like, you know, there were resources I had been farming, so shame that just went away. Just pack up the base ahead of time. Yeah, knowing me, I probably was like, all right, well, you know, we'll pick this up some other time and close down. And yeah, I definitely didn't pack up the base last time. Yeah. Well, no time like the present. Might as well find a new spot for a new base then. I'm going to build just on top of this guy, so let's find another spot. I would say ideally in an area where there are the Drinky Boys, the Primrose. Claim rewards? I can't because my inventory is full. My inventory is very full right now. I had the same thought, Josh. Yeah, the welcome back package. I started to, but then it said inventory full, and I was like, oh, let me go to my base and you know, put stuff in storage. And I was like, that's weird. Why'd it load me into a blank field, a blank sand dune? And then I began to piece together what had happened. Right. I feel parched. Yeah, I said I was gonna find some primrose. I think there was actually some not too far from here. Yeah, some up top. Guess we can kind of build something up there. That'd be kind of neat. But further up. Rather avoid letting into more dudes. Already fought more dudes than I wish to. Yeah, just get the base going, yeah. So let's see if I can find this primrose again. I think it was back this way. There we go. Kind of by the quest area anyway. Let's, it'd be cool if I could build something like up really high. It's nice, like flat area. I know there are limitations on how high you can go before you can start building stuffs. So if I bring up, was it this guy? Yeah. So no build zones. So that might be okay. Too close to a no build zone. Okay. Go to the cave. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, actually, two things. I've already done that quest. At least I'm pretty sure, because that was the last thing we did before we wrapped up for the night. So I went in that cave and went to the end of that whole kind of dungeon and got the basin of sand at the end. I'm not trying to do quest stuff. I just want to get a base built so I can kind of establish a bit of a baseline, if you will. But I want to find a decent spot that would not be too close to the roving bands of meanies, and also ideally near some primrose, so I can have some hydration available to me. Copper ore, granite stone. Let's go over to that side. That might be my best bet. Oh, but I said I was trying to avoid fuckos. Alright. Let's not overcomplicate this. Let's just make a little base then next to this first area, because the more I explore, the more water I will lose, the more health I will lose, and the more of my butt will be kicked. Let's avoid that and just go back to the area we saw up here. It's not very flat and not very conducive for base building, but that's okay. We don't need anything fancy, just enough to get the ball rolling. Yeah, water's a problem. I mean, yeah, it's like that's... Here we go. Like, so this is what I was aware of originally. And slurp up to the first bar. First of 3. How's about this? I said I wasn't going to build on top of this guy, and I'm sticking to that. I'm not going to build on top of him. We're just going to be neighbors. We're just going to be cute little neighbors. We're just going to hang out with this guy. Whoever he is, whoever he or she is, we're going to be just broskies. We're going to bro out with this fella. Have a nice old time. Too close to a no-build zone. Right here. Bam. 3. That's me. So now... get some walls going. I seem to recall the... Here we go. Favorites. I love walls. Outface. Next to a structure. Just have to do floors first, maybe? Connect to a structure. Floor. Oh, that's rooftop. There we go. There's the floor. Need a foundation? Oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. Let's get a solid foundation going. Me doing a makeup tutorial. Alright, guys, we're gonna do the foundation first. What I might do is start higher. Because going low like this will limit us in some ways. Let me say... demolish. There we go. We'll start up a little bit higher. And then... oh, closer to the line clamp. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. It's not going to be a huge base, obviously, but just enough to get us going. do I... Oh, there was. Yeah, I seem to recall getting the... Oh, there we go. Getting the, like the build menu, what's the word for, like, the build menu UI to behave is always it took a little bit of getting used to first time around. I think I'm remembering some of that wonkiness. Boop. Come on. There we go. Insufficient stability. Oh, no. You got a spot there. I'm trying to get the little spot to pop up. The ones around them. Oh, so I have to, like, commit to these first. I got it to pop up for a moment. But I guess I have to just, like, commit to what I have right now. Yeah, a little tricky at first. Yeah, I figure it's just to get... Oh, there it is. There we go. Let's see, it's a little bit wonky, but I figure once you kind of get the hang of it, it's not too bad. All right, then we hold it. Oh, you have to do in each individual one. Okay, there we go. Get those, then you got to hold it right. Yeah. I couldn't remember if you, like, press a button and it does them all at once, or if you have to click each individual one. So let's get the commit going. Each one does a little bit differently, yeah. I have a couple of friends that played a shit ton of Conan Exiles, and I never actually played that one, but I know it's a very popular one. Very popular, and let's go and see if that helps it. There we go. In fact, I think there was a pretty big update to it somewhat recently. But of course, same developer, Funcom, so same developer. I'm going to say move. I think it canceled it. So we say move here. There we go. Boop. Boink and boink. Okay. Get some walls going. Oh, whoops. There we go. There we go. These are nice and simpler. Real basic base. A basic base, basically. There's a big engine upgrade. I think you're right. I think it was a big engine upgrade and oh, not there. Oh, okay, good. Oh, actually, no, yeah, kill that one. Demolish. Kill. Yeah. And then, oh, I'm in the sun. Oh, no. Window, door, stairs, rooftop. Going to get this part first. If I stand here, that'll technically be in the shade. I think. There we go. I need to get a door set, so actually I'm going to demolish that one. And build a door. We'll do 2 doors. Boink. And demolish. And boink. Oh, wait, was that a window or a door? What did I just do? Hold on. That's it? Okay, yeah, it's a door. Good. Okay. Rooftop. Well, these guys going, and then we'll... Once this is all fully encased... Shit. Good. To get this fully encased, then we will... Get some storage built, and just kind of see what can be done here. Not enough material... Oh, I'm out of mats! Granite stone. Knowing me, I think I had put a shit ton of granite stone in my storage before closing last time. So... Let's do this. There's stuff I need to claim. I probably have room in my inventory now. The sun, right. It's pretty scary, man. The claim rewards, right. That's what I'm wondering, too. Let's see. Claim rewards. There we go. Claim all. Bam. Granite stone. Oh boy, my favorite. Well, that's what I wanted. So, back to this guy. Bloop. Might just be enough to get the rest of this all patched up, because it's a little bit patchworky right now. Connect to a structure. Get the door going. There we go. Gotta make a few chests. Yeah, that's gonna be, once I get this all fully encased, I'm gonna get some storage built up so I can store some stuff and free up my inventory, because my inventory is quite full and quite juicy. Yeah, big granite consumption just now. I got my tummy just full of granite. It's completely engorged in granite. I will not take it for granted. Alright, cool. And of course the doors automatically open up because they're very nice and considerate. Thank you, doors. Alright, next. Oh, whoop, wrong button. So what do we got here? Floor. Storage container, yes. Or can I do like more than small? Small storage container is probably the best, unless storage. Yep. Oh, no, shit. I'm gonna click there. Not you. So pop some over her. Wonder, is there a way to like snap it to like a grid or anything? Not that it has to be perfect, obviously, but do a couple of these puppies. There we go. 4 of them, like 4. Yeah, no stuff for the grid. Yeah, because you. Oh shit. Boop. There we go. Because you know how it goes. It's like, oh, I want it to be like all nice and even, Steven. Not enough stuff. That's fine. That's fine. It's enough to get started. So what do I have to store? Let's put that in there. I think that was our old armor. In fact, I can probably. There's a way to demolish it, and you know, I think there was a station for that. I think there's a station for like demolishing old stuff. Because we have the still suit now, which is great. Monies. We'll hold on to the darts. The blood sacks. The blood saxophone. The blood sacks we don't have any immediate need for. Salvage metal, those can get heavy. The granite gets heavy, obviously. Copper ingots. Yep. Generators, yep. Fuel cells. Alright, so. Just thinking of things I don't need to hang on to. The heal kits are good. Construction tool, I guess I kind of need that. Those you can use to make the fibers. We already have a lot of heal kits, so we're probably okay. Pop those in. So that opened up a lot of storage space now. There we go. There we go. Sandwiches. Delicious. All right, so now, claim rewards. And I just say, give me the goods. So since the game knowingly, like this mechanic that I somehow had missed in the tutorials, maybe they told me about it, I just forgot. Or what, but this mechanic where the game will delete your shit if you're not like logging in and you know either maintaining it or packing it in before you close up for the night or close up for long-term periods. I'm wondering if this is the devs' way of saying, hey guys, we know this fucks you up sometimes. We know that sometimes if you're a new player, you might log on and then feel a little flummoxed, like where you're like, huh, you have a dude, where's my car moment. Where's your car, dude? Where's my base, dude? So like here's a little welcome package that will get your stuff going, let you get your a base built again, and you know, it's kind of like kind of a little nudge to kind of get you back in the swing of things. Wasn't the game originally? Oh man. Right, right. Well, yeah, I remember we did that last time. Yeah, because we were following the whole tutorial. The tutorial kind of walks you through that whole process. And to be honest, this is the kind of game I probably will only play every couple of months. I don't think I'll be able to really stick to this with any regularity. So what will likely happen is that I probably don't really care too much about getting the fuel cells going, that kind of thing. Just because, like, I don't know if I'll have the wherewithal to pop in, you know, once a week. To like keep things rolling. So I don't know if I need to bother with that necessarily right now. My main thing is I wanted to, I guess that's the thing though. I guess if you have to close it down, I wonder if there's a way to like, I don't know, like compress things or something like that. Reconstruction tool. Oh wait, the reconstruction tool. Is that different from the construction tool? Is that like a separate tool? What about water? I just topped off for the amount that I have right now, but I do need to build... That's a good point. I probably should go ahead and build one of those, like, water filtration thingies. I think I unlocked the blueprint for that one. Subfief. Fuel-powered generator, right. Fabricator, refiner? Yes, that one right there. So it's called a reconstruction tool. Oh... I'm guessing, would you happen to remember how long it takes to unlock that bad boy? Because that does sound pretty nifty. Uneven ground. I'll go over here. Because then I'd be more inclined to, yeah, just a quick little... Zoop. Okay, so it's a little bit more questing than I gotcha. Okay. Oh, shit. And then... There we go. Good enough. So I guess if we're getting all that going, then I might as well get other things such as a fabricator, because it's fabulous. Blink. There we go. Oops. And I got the blood purifier. Isn't there a... Yeah, generator. There we go. Bam. Doesn't have to be perfectly against the wall, but I want it pretty good. Has to be built in the... Oh, okay. Well, actually, it will be built... So, okay, that's not a problem, though, because I'm building it now. Unless you're saying I have to build it after 7 days have passed. Or, well... I have to wait 7 days before I can use the replicator or the rebuilder tool. I don't think I need... I'll build one more of those, but I don't think I need 4 of them right now. Oh, it's that one. So, I have those blood packs. There's one already in here, okay. Okay, so let me grab these guys. Got this one. This one. Go ahead and grab all of them for a quick jiffy. Has to be, okay, so it has to be built for 7 days before you can use it. So I'll have to have the wherewithal to come like log back in like a week or so, basically, in order to use the reconstruction tool. But of course I have to find the reconstruction tool first, which I'm guessing will probably happen fairly soon here. So deposit all the blood you can hold. And then I gotta power it. Right. I remember things. What's up, Algasso? We're playing the Dune Awakening game. It's my second time playing it, but I did not realize that if you don't like pop back in the game every so often and like repower your base will get deleted. And I'm getting back into the swing of things, and I'm trying to get everything up and running again. And Josh and Mediator are being very helpful in trying to get my poor little shitty hobbit brain all get rejuiced, get re-knowledgeified. Okay, so that's doing its thing, so we just gotta wait for that. And I can top it off as much as I want. I pop that in there. Loadout. Fun. Loadout. Oh, maybe that means... Oh, I think I know what that means. It's like what I have equipped right now. Yeah. That one right there. Okay, that's what I mean by loadout. Okay, I understand. Alright, so I'll just pop these back into storage then. Survival crafting, yeah. Well, the thing is, I really like the I really like the world building of like the Dune universe, and I played this once kind of as a one-off a few months ago and thought it was pretty cool. And there was a new DLC that dropped not too long ago, and I got a review key to check it out. So I was like, man, we'll stream it for an hour or two, just kind of fuck around and kind of see what happens. So I don't think this is a game I'll really stick with, at least on stream, but I do like it so far. It is neat. There's a grindiness of it that that does... Well, I maybe shouldn't say grindiness. I've been informed that some of the late game stuff does kind of cause people to drop off a little bit. Actually, I wonder if I can... Let me see if I have anything in here for the reconstruction tool. Nothing jumps out just yet. Well, let's just do some... Let's kind of get everything else rolling here, and then we'll get re-waterified. That's getting there slowly but surely. Oh, and I guess we have to do something with shields, don't we? Because we have power now. Fuel cells are going. Is there a shield thing I have to do? Unless the shields are already going, and just by virtue of having a generator going, maybe that's enough. Shields active. There we go. Shields active. Drink blood. Yeah, I've tried to avoid that. I've tried to avoid drinking blood. That's right. Bring me the tool? It's fine, Josh. I appreciate the offer. It's nice of you to offer. It sounds like we'll get it pretty soon here anyway. So, what I might just do is... See this? Yeah, I've got all this stuff to deposit. Let's just deposit some stuff and just do some questing for a bit. Let's deposit some stuff and then see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Vehicles fuel cell. Ooh. Pop those in there for now. Can I stack them? Cannot stack those. They're too important. Salvage metal. Pop those in because that's big heavy. Boltzmann actuator. That's cool. Okay. Okay, pop those in too. It's like these kinds of crafty things probably need to keep with me on a super regular basis. I'll keep the plant fibers just because that's convenient for making little heal kits. Keep the darts, the ammo for obvious reasons. Welcome back, Aleph. The PvP. Oh no, I can't really see myself getting in the PvP for this game. I'm not a huge PvP guy just in general, and I don't know. I've heard the PvP in this game is just all right. And to be honest, this is my Gaussa knows I played a lot of Secret World back in the day, and of course Secret World was made by Funcom, and the PvP in that game was also it didn't really keep my attention. So Funcom I think has an interesting like habit of making like really cool world building and really cool PvE worlds with co-op that was or with like what am I trying to say, like competitive gaming that you know, fills a role but doesn't do much beyond that, honestly. Yeah, we're really far from the end game stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think we have to worry anytime soon as far as getting to that point where we start to hit the snooze fest pieces. So I think we're okay for now. Let's grab the water. I can actually let's do a drink. Oh crap, wrong button. A big sip. I feel pretty refreshed. Okay, that drank all of it. Let's explore around a little bit. Actually, here, let's do this. Let's do a couple things. Gonna top it off with more blood. Explore around a little bit, do some killing, maybe a little bit of questing. And then we'll come back to the base, top off our water for real, and then do big questing. So the water drop-off is an issue. Actually, yeah, leave that there. PvP, which is to say, Piss, yeah, PEE versus PEE. It's just, the two streams are just going at it over and over, just back to back. It's pretty optional. Yeah. I've heard that the PvP is not great in this game, but that it's very not a thing you have to do. The only thing that I've heard that scares away some folks is that the late game stuff gets a bit grindy, and like for some they drop off after a while. I think that happened to Shock Value, where he like really played the shit out of this game and loved it, but then once he hit a certain point, he went like and kind of dropped off after a bit. We apparently have research, by the way, so that's another thing to look at too. Surveying kit. Okay, kind of cool. Whole bunch of cool stuff there. That is currently locked, obviously. There's a journey for it. It's not the journey, it's the destination. So, actually, I think a lot of these things we've done. Ore refinery. Research menu. Isn't that what this is? Isn't that the research menu? I think that means we've done all this. Because, yeah, we did all this. Yeah, I think that was the thing we did last time. Of course, we got the fabricator, obviously. Let's take a look at the fabricator, actually. Okay, never mind. I already looked at this then, yeah. Okay. Because, yeah, it throws me. Because 24. Does that mean... No, I'm level 9. 24. I'm trying to see if there's, like, things I'm supposed to be doing here. We need surveying. Yeah, that just sorts it differently. Okay, here we go. Research. Okay. So we've done that. We've done that. We have not done this. So I'll research that. Yes. Make it so, number 1. Good. And that's instantaneous. No cooldown. Okay. It's my intel points. Okay. Okay, and that's it. And then I can say... Yeah. Surveying. Sure, sounds cool. Probe it. Research it. Cool. Still got a whole bunch of intel. Cool. And yeah, okay, here we go. Research the surveying kit. Yeah. Construct or interact with a small ore refinery. You got it. You got it, me. So I have done the research. I presumably have the blueprint. And there it is. What about a small and refinery? You know what? I think I might have made that exact same joke already while playing this because... so rotate. Yes, Alt. There we go. As I think we saw this last time, and that was where I was like, it's getting late. Let's wrap it up for the night. I think it's knowing me. That's probably what happened. Oop, there we go. Oh, I do that. I do that every time. Boink. And then this is where you construct the. Oh, that's where you get the GOTS. That's where you turn the ores into the GOTS. Yeah, I definitely remember we had a fuck ton of ore in our previous storage that were all cleansed from this earth. Of course, we have some. Oh, that's dust. Never mind. I was gonna say we do have some copper ingots at least. Okay. Now that's the thing though. Ore is so plentiful in this game, and it's so easy to get like oodles and caboodles of it. It's not really an issue. Oh, that's one nice thing too. I forgot about this. That I think when you're in the base, your water does not deplete. So that's also a nice to have. The water sticks around while you're in the base. That is while you're protected by the shields. Where did I put that? Oh yeah, that was it. That was it. There we go. Put it over for now. Just kind of top that off every so often. Whoops. Blurred. Even more blurred. All of it. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. So, for the fabricator, what do we need? We probably need the GOTS. Over here. Here we go. Ingot and EMF generator. I think we actually have both of those things. Can I queue up multiple things? Yes, you can. And that does take a small moment. It's not instantaneous, but it's good enough. What else could I potentially build? Construction. We have one of those power packs. Let's look at the scrap metal knife. We already got the still suit. It's the scavenger still suit, but it's better than nothing. Okay. So then I will say... Take, yes,
Did you get
for me.
a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis.
Fire off a probe.
But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the
Can
region.
you take me high enough?
Probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
All right. Do a big sip. Big slurp of water. Very good. Even more. Oh, I'm fully juiced. And on the loose. That one's almost cleansed as well. Yeah, you can't have multiple ones equipped, at least not yet. Maybe eventually we will. So survey probe. So get up nice and high and fire that shit into this guy. They said watch for the spotters that are out there. I'm assuming they're referring to those fellers. So don't get got by those dudes if I can help it. So let's just get up there. No spotter boys up there to worry about. And of course it's nice and dark right now, so we have the undercover of night on our side, perhaps. Perchance. Alright. Let's see. Can I do the snappy? Too far away for that one. Could just like shoot him in the face. Yes. Yes, come to Butthead. Yes, 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 indeed, yes. The way they like kind of stumble as they're coming towards you, like they're like, I don't wanna, oh, it hurts, oh god. And you're like, yes, good, good. I'll do the big slurp there, and I think it was this one. Just right in the butt. Suck out their blood through the butt crack, that's right. It's entirely possible. I want to like get up real high. I mean, actually, for one thing, maybe I'm overthinking this. Let's say construction tool, cutlery, blood extractifier. I wonder if... Yeah, I wonder if I don't even need that in my hotbar. So then we say 7. Oh, fuel cell, yeah. I wonder if there's anything that will tell me what is considered high enough ground. I only have one of these to use. I'd hate to fire it off and then be like, oh shit, I've wasted it. And of course, I could just build a new one, obviously. Let's see if we can climb higher. So I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, there's stuff up there. So that means it's meant for human traversal. If there was stuff up there, they wouldn't, that was beyond your reach, they wouldn't bother you with it. It wouldn't bother spawning stuff up there. And I guess while I'm here, I guess I'll be forced to loot them of the stores. Oh, was that you talking shit? Someone talking shit? Maybe, but I don't think I have to worry. Nah, it's fine. It's probably the wind. Must have been the wind. Unless they decide to jump up and gank me from behind. The old from behind ganking. Let's see if I can get around here, because I want to get up nice and high. Cliff racer so high in the sky. Here we go. I think this is where we climbed up the first time. What am I hearing? Weird noise. See, I think the first time we came through here, I think I like... Oh, maybe it wasn't this plateau. Maybe it's a different one, but I definitely remember, like, getting up real high on one of these. And marveling, being like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Feels illegal. Heard some noises. Oh, maybe that's what I'm hearing. Hearing spooky rumbling noises in a game like this, and in a world setting like this is too fucking real, man. Oh, I forgot you can just climb on the walls. I completely forgot about that detail. That thing that we learned about very early on in the tutorial. Because we're well sated in our hydration, we got like extra climbing bars. Yeah, in my mind I was like, man, what am I missing here? That is what I was missing. That was the deets. So now we can get real up there. Yes, this is some Breath of the Wild shit. There we go. Oop. Again, yeah, in my mind I was like, man, what am I missing? There was something that I've neglected. I get some free granite. Someone just left this delicious granite out for all the world to see, and it's just being left out in the open. Now this, I think, is probably significant. So let's see. We have the laser cutter, improvised cutlery. Hammer, yeah, you analyze it. Let me shove it on my ass real quick. Actually, this might not be... Yeah, okay, never mind. Because if it can't be analyzed, then yeah, it's no bueno. Binoculars, construction. Oh, I did not mean to use that. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is indicative of like there's a corpse to loot, but no resources to like mine from this. If I had to guess, I bet this is more than enough. Jump up here. Oop. Oop. Oh shit. Climb. There we go. There we go. This is probably good enough. This feels nice and high. Now, 7. Fire that shit. Woo! I guess that's it. Oh, shit, there we go. Uh-oh. I'm guessing it's okay to be scanned. Scanned by the satellite. Orbital laser inbound. I'm about to get fucking decimated. Vaporized by a space laser. Out of ammo.
Good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach Tradepost. Come and find me there.
Alright, you got it, bro.
Remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Listen, I am extremely, maybe even intimately familiar with how long it takes for the worm to come. Alright? Listen, I've been around, I know a thing about or two. I know a thing or two about when the worm's about to come, and I've been there, alright? I've experienced it intimately, so I think I got it. I think I got it locked in. Yeah, I think we are locked and loaded in that regards. I would rather not have my entire shit melted by the sun. Fall damage? Like, for babies, maybe. That was like fall damage, if I gave a shit about it, which I don't. I'll hide here. I am not in the shade. I'm very good at video games. Let's hide down here real quick. Just instantaneous, Ogasso. Just instantaneous. Didn't we say that was Sag Bruin's whole thing? He will just... 100% flaccidity will just bust right there. Just what was it? Was it because like if you like insulted him just right, it was like that's all it took? Just the right kind of insult was like, yep, that's no, not even a hair trigger in the firing mechanism. Just the firing mechanism just did not function. All right, big sip and big deposit. Bam. Deposit all the blurred. That's okay. There was more where that came from. We got more. We got more for that shit. That's right. That's right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, I do not have more. Oh, no. I'm getting my inventory mixed up. There we go. It was a whimper. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I gotta get more juice. We're running out of the fun juice. Gotta do more kills then. Griffin's Research Tradepost. First contract and get some shit going. Required copper ore. Okay. I mean, I already have some copper ore, so I guess I'll... Oh, no. Not ingots, the ores. So in that case, I shall deposit some stirf. Actually, I think we already have a stack of that elsewhere. Get some copper, so I'll hang on to that one then. Pop the fuel cells over. Actually, I should deposit the fuel cells we found, so I'll do that. How heavy is the granite? Not ridiculous. Not ridiculous. So I'll hang on to that much, I suppose. Actually, what am I saying? We don't need the granite. I think where we're going. And if I do, we can always find more. It's so resources are so plentiful in this game. Very rarely do you find yourself wanting. Let's pop that one. Anything else I wish to combine? Well, probably don't need that many plant fibers, but I guess it's fine. These are... yeah, I guess I'm gonna hang on to them. They don't weigh too much. I'll hang on to the empty blood bags for now. Isn't that what that one robot in Knights of the Old Republic would call you? And KOTOR, wouldn't he call you blood bags or some shit? Like something like dismissively dismissive. Like, oh, he's fucking blood bags. Meat bag. Thank you, Agasso. Meat bag. I knew there was something dismissive and kind of hoity-toity about it. No consumables to deposit. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about right now. First contract, and then the copper ore. Okay. Now, one thing I'm kind of curious about, are there more research things I should fuck with? The thing is, I don't think I can. We have to do the journeys first. Not just the ones about a small-town girl growing up in a lonely world. Taking the midnight train to anywhere. Yeah, we have to unlock them first before we can do the research. It's weird we have so many intel points. We are so... Our brain is full of so many things. For so much capability. Our third eye has opened in so many ways, and yet we know so little. I think that means high wisdom, low intelligence. That's what I see that as. Alright, so where are we heading? We are heading... Here? No. Oh, I can zoom in better. That's kind of nice. Wreck of the Alkion. Name of the place we're going to? Griffin's Research Tradepost. First name Peter. Peter. Let me zoom out more, actually. Maybe it's... Oh. Oh. Map is big. Big map. Breaker station. I think I might be stupid. I know it's a shocking... three-way, I know that's a shocking realization. It took me 37... 37? How much? Yeah, 37. Took me 37 years. But it's true. Where the fuck am I going? I just naively assumed there would be a quest marker. Kind of nudge me the right way. Here, let me do this. That's that main quest thing, which you've already done. Ooh, okay, so if I face this way on the map... Oh no, I'm just baking in the sun like a dumbass, holy shit. Fucking rookie error right there. Oh, you can go... Wait, hold on. You can kind of go... Well, that's the thing, there's like a red line. As the crow... I'm looking as the crow flies and I'm just not seeing it. Scavenger camp. It's the scrape. What is this place that I'm going to? Scavenger camp, scavenger camp. Oh, I remember the Wally hole. Maybe the idea is we just haven't seen it yet, so that's why it's not on our map. It's so weird. I'm assuming that's what this is. Oh wait, no, hold on, no. That's... Oh my god, that's the console. Griffin's Reach Tradepost. I think I might be the world's stupidest person. I don't know what that is. Is it like... Zoom out again. I guess I'm fully zoomed out. The big world. Maybe the idea is I just need to explore around and do more surveying. Maybe that's what they mean. Can I... Yeah, learn more about my journey. Maybe I need to read the flavor text. It's somewhere in the sector. I think that's it. I think the idea is we don't actually know where it is yet. So we need to like discover where it is. I assume that the thing we just scanned would tell us where it is. But maybe I chose poorly. Maybe the idea is you got to scan a couple times. So maybe the idea is like it teaches you how to use the survey probe. Now keep doing that until you find the spot. Maybe that's what that means. And then this is a side quest, and this is also a side quest, yeah. Let's continue this one. Just because I'm guessing that this is the main quest, and that will probably get us closer to these additional tools that would be nifty. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. So another sip. And since we are to be explorifying, I'll say we'll just kind of go more this way. This, that sticks out to me as maybe something significant. So if I just head more north, and I mean, maybe, you know, it's getting already kind of late as it is. We're only going to go in for like for another, basically another hour at the most. I'll see if maybe we can pop into this one real quick. See what that's all about. If it's like really hard or like really scary and weird and fucked up. Oh, it's right there. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, it's right there. So that's what we're looking for. Okay. Man, I just thought for sure there'd be like some kind of like, bing, here's the quest marker. And I'm like, I can't see it. So, put a waypoint down. Oh man, I was about to go off on a butt fuck nowhere quest of just like dicking around and just trying to like scan a bunch of shit and just figure my shit out. It was just one of those random ones. Okay, yeah. No, that's legit surprising. I don't know, maybe that's on me. Maybe there was some other indicator I just missed, but yeah, so sometimes the quest indicators, you have to be very observant where you're going. All right, on we go. On we go. It's not lost on me that there's going to be a pretty big crossing of the sand, like the voiceover was telling us that you must be on your guard because be mindful of where and how to cross. Things will get weird. The amount of time before the shit gets weird. It's in the shade. Oop. Some copper fellas. It's gonna be a lot of this to be found, so I don't think I have to worry too much about like getting every little bit, or even like carving out the big pieces. Not really necessary, I don't think. So, be smart about this. Let's go this way first. To bake in the sun. We're getting baked, not the good kind. I just snuggle right here real quick. Get some scavenge metal for funsies. My left butt cheek might be getting a little bit of heated right now, but otherwise, we all right. We out here, and whoop! Use that like big run move to blast us forward, which is a really nifty tool. I don't know if it generates less noise or like less acoustic thumping as we're like walking across the sand, if that generates less attention on a per footstep basis, because you're still doing like you're still doing like a lot of footsteps on the sand. But if you know but it's fast though. It's fast, so it gets it over with quickly. So whether or not it's a good idea or even a efficient way of doing it, it gets the job done quickly. That's good enough for me. I was hoping to grab the ledge, but that's fine. Grab stuff there, get some more coppers. It's the coppers. This away, and yes. Probably that little island right there, because there's some expansive and oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already been through there, haven't we? If I've already been through there, I'm not even going to attempt the notion of going through there. Yeah, we've already been through there for sure. It's on our map. We've already done that shit. The game might say you've discovered this location, but it's like, nah, we've been through that shit. It's fine. All right, here we go. Up. Yeah, that's the thing. You can do like the big jumps if nothing else, which helps. I also wonder if running and just going fast is not a good idea, if going slower is better. I really don't know. But the good news is we're in the clear. A little bit hot. I want that copper. Kind of want it. I like you, and I want you. Oop. Oop. Get a little bit of lag of action. A little bit of laggy action. That's fine though. Nothing we can't handle. Ooh boy. Got some dips. Not DPS, but DIPS. So we are kind of approaching from a weird direction. I know also we're, I guess if I turn right, I wonder if it's that thing. Actually, what am I doing? I got binoculars for just the occasion. Zoom. No, I don't want to do that. Remove. Shit. I don't want that one. Get it out of here. Remove. Real quick. Hold it. There we go. I still want that one though. There we go. I guess you can only have one. You can only have one waypoint. That's probably what's going on there. Now I'm curious what that is. Oh, it's on the top of a. Oh, so I probably can't even see it from here then. Yeah, it's like something really high up then. I'm just curious what it is. It's somewhere up there. Or like maybe inside of a cavern? Hard to say. This actually might be a player base. Knock knock. No access. It's probably a player base. It looks like it's got stuff beyond just the basic, you know, materials for babies that I have. Fuel cells. You know, I said I wasn't going to bother with torching. I was a darn dirty liar. Give them fuel cells. Tasty. More laggy action. I wonder if these dudes are the same as others. I could try to be stealthy, but that is sometimes very hard to do. They are very observant a lot of the times. I think I might pick the fight. And I stealth around it. You know, I'm gonna try to stealth around it. I remember we might have actually unlocked some stealth skills at one point, but I seem to recall trying them and having mixed results with them. Like, truly being invisible to enemies and like that kind of thing. Like truly escaping their detection. Being easier said than done. So that's what we're going for right there. That guy right there. Will be the best way to approach. Probably. Oh yeah. Okay. I see. In fact, I don't even think I need to use the big cool guy sprint move. I think I can just go across this kind of shallower sand area right here. What I'd really like to do, if I were to attempt to murder these guys, I would do so by drawing them in one by one with my cool draw them in skill that I like so much. You know what? Now I'm feeling bold because I see they're all standing around something, and that sometimes is a good thing. Wrong button. Not too far away. Yeah, I kind of figured. You touch my tra-la-la? My ding-ding-dong? Nope, he doesn't want it. You turn your back. I will... Here we go. What did I do? Oh, shift, okay.
I see something.
You see nothing? Yes, come. Oh shit! They're all here. All right, well, fuck you then. Now she's just coming normally. Okay, I just kill. There we go. The best laid plans of hobbits and men. Love the little headshot indicator. Surely you have to reload eventually, right? These guys can, like, be popping off, and I got my little pea shooter. Pea shooter shooting piss. Ow. Ow, Jesus, you hit real good, bro. Alright, we get it. You can shoot a gun. God, you're so fucking cringe, man. Whoa. Oh, you're... Okay, you know what? You know what? We can fucking do this, man. Right. So, what were they hiding? What were they guarding? What were these fuckos all about? Also, while I'm here, give them the old slurperino. I seem to recall making this joke when we played this game the first time, where when you give the Suckatron 69,000, it'd be cool if you, like... Well, of course I can't see their faces anyway, but if you could see their faces, if they would, like, shrivel up visibly, like raisins. And then give them the old slurp. So what were you guys guarding? Because we've seen this before. Yes, yes. Because that sometimes means they're guarding something. I hear bullet. But I neither see nor feel bullet. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what I thought was hearing... I was hearing something. I think it was just the pitter-patter of the fire. Is this also? Oh, it is. More. Oh, if I wanted to repair it, I guess. That's kind of cool. Because, right, there are ground vehicles you can eventually engage with. Oh, I'm out of the little guys. But I'm a little guy. We're out of the heals. I could use these, but those are... I don't know if we're able to construct those, whereas these are very easy to make. So I would say make, like, a bunch. 10 of them. Okay, so that'll do its thing. That'll fill up slowly, I think, kind of in the background. Yeah, it's still going. Good. So I got to kill those dudes, and that made me big happy, and I got a bunch of cool stuff in my inventory, which I will maybe look through really quick. Just see if there's anything that's immediately helpful. Well, odds and ends. Good. So we're going towards... What's that? Okay. I just saw, like, some kind of flashlight. Some kind of fleshlight. One thing I'll have to try to do when there's a nice opportunity to do it, a nice opportunity for it, is to try to remember how to do, like, parries. Remember the dodge. The dodge is one thing, but parries, especially in melee, of course, will be a good idea. Ooh, hold on, what was... Oh, it's just a little canyon opening. Darn it, I thought I was a gamer. Stab in the butt, yep. Oh shit. Yeah, there's the button. Low stamina, that's fine. Very easy to get comboed. And I get stun locked and it's like, oh, I got stabbed. Now I'm just gonna get stabbed a whole bunch more. Very easy for that to happen. One of these things. And while I'm here, I'll discover this location. And in all fairness, I think this probably is the first time we've been here before. Grab all that. Kind of unusual to see a person by themselves. Usually they got like a whole bunch of broskies. Bunch of homies. Anything up top? Let's see, I'm actually going the wrong way, so I probably shouldn't get too off into the weeds. As easy as it is to do in games like this. Is this a Bandito Campino? Oh, actually, maybe. Maybe it is. I think there's a way to do it where you can, like... Is it space? Or, like, there's a way to, like... Kind of, like, drop down and climb into a wall. Because, obviously, you could just jump into a wall and start climbing it. But I think there's a way to, like... There's a way to, while you're standing over ledge, to kind of, like, hang off it and begin climbing down safely versus, like, just... dropping down and hoping for the best. Too far away. Yeah, that lure them in skill is so cool for kind of dragging in a onesie-twosie basis of dudes. Yes. And I think if you do it right, you can even avoid detection by other bad guys in the vicinity. That's a really nifty way of just getting a quick little stealth kill. And if you're really sneaky, you can like pick off like a bunch of dudes that way. Oh. Just get pelted in the face over and over again. Just tanking a whole bunch of shots to the dome. Presumably we'll eventually get some cool shooty pooties ourselves, but we still got the pea shooter. Dead guy. And then, oh, he's got some slurpy glurps. All right, yeah. Not much, but it's something. I drank all of the stores. I'm in your base, slurping all your waters. Killing your dudes, slurping your juice. I'm in your base. Killing the homies, slurping the waters. And your blood. Perhaps the worst of all offenses. Link. Nothing else here to speak of? Yeah. So let's continue with the task at hand. Like I said, I never get distracted by things like this in a video game. Already gave them the injuicification. Is this the best? Yeah, this is probably the best connection point. Maybe... Actually, I guess technically going from there. But I've already kind of committed to this. And I think we can handle it. Surely we can handle it. I wonder, like, what if I approach slow, like crouched? What if I crouch walk? Unsheltered, yes. Maybe you want to start crouch walking. Maybe that initiates less detection, and then once it gets scary, just there we go. Like once the little detection meter starts popping up, it's like, all right, quick, go fast. Oh, that's fine. I don't want to climb. There's a base here, a player base. We're approaching our destination. I'm not going to bother with a billion more fuel cells. Am I correct? Do I not want to? Maybe I do want to. Come here. Oh, that was weird. I couldn't switch weapons. What in the world? Oh, my internet pooped out. What the heck? Yeah, my internet pooped. Here, let's stand over here where I'm less out in the open. I think we're back. Yeah. Well, oh shit. Are we? Are we back? Yeah. Yeah, it's come back. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, man, what's going on? Like I was pressing the switch weapon button and it was taking a sweet titty's time because the internet pooped out. But I think we are back. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. That was a little connection snafu, but a brief one. Now, granted, this is the time of night where, you know, sometimes ISPs and other similar utilities might do testing and maintenance activities. It's not unheard of for things to get a little weird around this time of night, but yeah, I think we're okay. I think we all right. I think we out here. We just kind of start climbing. But I would also like to be dining on the resources and blood and water of thine enemies. Oh, really? Interesting. On my end, on OBS at least, the timer is ticking up. But that is kind of funny that the timer is stuck. Like the timer on the viewing end, at least. The sound at least held to it. Is the video choppy at all, Elgaso? Because then we definitely dropped frames earlier. So I can definitely see where that dropped out. But if all goes according to plan, we should be fairly stable right now. Some More fuel cells there. I saw something crest this hill. Oh, okay. I thought you meant it was frozen. I was like, oh, that's wild. I've never seen that. I see what you mean. Yeah, so like we never actually like lost connection properly. That's good. I got you. Yeah, it seems all right. Cool. So sound is okay. Yeah, so we all right. I'm curious. This catches my eyeball. Just one eyeball. This seems like a very deliberate route. Okay, it doesn't need anything fancy. Let's just stick to the task at hand. I think I can probably remove that guy. So now we have this like very obvious thing we're heading towards. It's a very well-lit structure. Now, will we need to fight baddies to get there? Entirely possible. In fact, I would count on it. So we need more copper. We'll eventually need lots of copper ore. I have 21 copper ore. Is that enough? The answer is probably not. Let's just go ahead and grab some here. Level up. You're so good at mining, Alex. Is what the game is implied. Has implied by saying that. Give me that message. Grab that one. I'm guessing that means we probably get like more stuff per mining operation, basically. Scannerino and a Schmelterino. Very good. So yeah, let's right to the task at hand. We'll just assume that this is gonna be enough copper. And then still we need copper ore, not copper ingots. And I hope that's the case because we have the means of crafting ingots out of the ore back in our base, but not immediately on our person. Are you guys gonna be nice, or is it gonna be all fuckery and scary nonsense? It's a trade post, so they have to be nice, right? Yeah. I think it's fine. Here, I'll oh. Okay, we're good.
It seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you.
Yes, there is.
Be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
We'll just talk around, just ask around and see what's going on.
I'm doing important field research.
House Argazaz. I don't think I'm familiar with that house, actually.
Yes, I suppose I am. I thought I might be able to avoid envoy duty out here in the Badlands, but somebody always wants something. What do you want?
I'm here for my reward. Yes. Okay, never mind. I don't know. Yes, I'm here for my reward, says the person who has never done anything for these people before in his entire life. It's like, yes, I know exactly what I'm doing. Here, actually, hold on.
Oh, good. You're back.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the duly appointed representative of House Argosaz.
Hey, lady, come here often.
And discuss business, if there is.
You want to start a holy war and ascend to the top of a local religion and cause millions, maybe even quadrillions to die in my name? It's pretty cool.
Is that what this is then? A negotiation? How optimistic of you.
The typical Dune universe pickup line works every time.
You're right. I'm being difficult.
Oh, she looks sad for a second there.
I apologize. It's just that I'm faced with so much deceit and insincerity in this blasted world.
Go on.
Sent into brooding without knowing it. Please, let's start again.
Our charms have won her over.
House Argus.
Oh shit, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, lady.
Contract to design the many industrial and residential structure templates found across the Imperium. Do you have business with House Argosaz?
Okay. I was thinking maybe there was gonna be a quest, but nothing. Okay, that's fine. There's probably like representatives of the other houses around. How's it going, fella? Oh, it's a raid. It's that Sinskism. What's up, man? We're playing some Dune Awakening. We did some Elden Ring with the homies earlier. And now we're doing some Dune Awakening. This is my second time playing. We played for the first time a couple months ago. And here we go, the contract board. That's what we're looking for. I'm very much still in newbie mode, and for those who've played this game before, you might know where I'm going with this. This is my first. So we played it a couple months ago, and then I popped on today, and I was like, yeah, we'll do another session of this. That sounds fun. And then I was like, oh, that's weird. It loaded me into an open sand dune. There's nothing around me. That's where I thought my base was around here. I wonder what happened. Turns out if you don't log in every so often to recharge your batteries in your base, the game will delete your base and all of its content. So it's like, oh, well. So we have started fresh. Didn't start a new character, obviously, but we built a new base and kind of got the ball rolling again. And we are continuing the main quest. At least I think this is the main quest. There's the contract boards, but I'm also curious. There's other houses to talk to. Maybe? Whomst are you? So we're talking to NPCs, seeing what the dealio is.
I can fly you there for a price.
Well, that's cool. So there are fast travel. There are fast travels, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Augusta. Shout out Synskism. Doing more Dart Racer. How are you liking it, man? So yeah, we rated into you when you played it. I guess it was last week. And as always, Synskism, if you got any clips you want to share, I'm super down. Always down to clown, man. Yeah. To be honest, it was a little bit off-putting at first. The nice thing is, though, is that this game does a pretty good job of giving you lots of avenues to very quickly regain a fuck ton of resources. So long as you're not storing, legendary weapons in your storage, which I'm so early on in the game, any gear I have is very easily replaceable. So it's not like there's anything that you really lose that is not easily able to rebuild back up. It's more of a convenience thing, obviously. And it sounds like we will soon unlock a tool that lets you very quickly, what's the word? Suck your base up into a copy-paste that can just be, maybe not copy-paste, but can, just you can put in your pocket. So, because, when that happens, if the sandstorm comes around and blows your shit away, then yeah, you lose your stuff. What you can do, especially if you know you're going to be gone for a while, is you can just put your base in a little thing and put it in your pocket, and then close the game down, and whatever's in your inventory is preserved. Sounds like we'll soon be getting that tool, and that would probably be a nice convenience. So that's an ornithopter pilot. So if we needed fast travel opportunities, that's available. I'm guessing this is Harkonnen. These guys look like they're Harkonnen individuals, if I had to guess.
Stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you.
He says, I'm glad you're liking it, man.
Give us the courtesy of who you are, and while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar.
I will say nothing.
Not a talker, eh? Well, the rules at Griffin's Reach are simple. You pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good?
I will nod solemnly.
I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's the contract board in the corner, if...
Yeah, says, I'm really digging. That's awesome, man. Okay. I wish to not fuck with this guy, or even converse with him, because he might, fucking send me to gamer jail, and I'd rather not that. Whomst are you?
Look at the way you stand.
It's the first time in a long time we found any NPCs. Pretty much any NPC we've seen in this game just tries to kill you at first sight. So now it's like, oh, people to talk to. I don't even know what to do here. I would love some experience.
A little respect with some good sense in the proportion.
What faction, Jinxie? I haven't even thought that far. Our back. Oh, here, I'll stop talking.
Salvation is at hand. I can show you how to fight. I can teach you how to kill. And it will only cost you a little pain.
When you're creating the character, you can select what your background is and all that jazz. I'm guessing there's the different houses. To join, so Harkonnen and Atreides, all that jazz. But I don't know. I'm not sure what the other options are really. Gotta be up and oh boy, yeah. No, I thank you for that raid, since because I know it's getting quite late. We're probably gonna go for another half an hour and then wrap it up for the night. So I'm not too far behind you. But I do appreciate you. Oh, big great, big stretch. Oh. But I appreciate you raiding, man. Thank you, Melzy, for popping in as well. It's good to see you guys. Learn from you, man. Teach me more.
During the Battle of Arakeen, I was drugged and kept out of it by a group of conspirators. For the sake of my honor, I've spent the last 8 years tracking down and destroying them, one by one. Who knows how the Battle of Arakeen would have turned out if I hadn't been kept away. And now, I have reason to believe the conspirators.
Ooh, I smell a side quest.
Track them down, kill
Yeah,
them.
so it is.
My thirst for vengeance has been slaked by 1,000 flasks of cheap beer. But it is still my price for training.
You got it, homie.
Do this for me, and I'll set your feet on the path of the trooper.
I like that Iron Maiden song. We got a side quest. That's what I was hoping to find, is some side quests. And then I'll accept this contract as well. Oh, interesting. So either it's accept the contract to kill the guy that is guiding us with our main quest, or accept the quest that he probably wants us to do. The scrap metal chain, yeah. I wonder if this is a branching path. I wouldn't have pegged this game as being a branching path kind of storyline game. But the idea of a quest that says, yeah, kill the guy that's helping you along and giving and kind of guiding you through the main quest, or do the quest he wants me to do. Yeah. I will do this one for now, but I'm hoping that it won't be a broken bridge thing. I'm hoping that we can come back and do more at some point, maybe. I appreciate you, Melzy. It's good to see you. No, thank you again to Sinskism for that raid. Very nice of him to raid. Fellow variety man, and I'm glad he's really with the stuff he streams. That is, streams a wide variety of stuff. Always a nice time, and I'm glad he's been really enjoying that dart racing game. It's still kind of in my maybe pile. I haven't accepted any review keys for it or anything, but yeah, I know Sinskism said he was really digging it when we raided into him last week when he was playing. Don't join Atreides. Well, there was the one we saw earlier. It was a name I didn't recognize. Alcazaz, I think. There was that one, and I just assumed Harkonnen and maybe Atreides, and there's apparently 2 other houses that I never heard of that are like mentioned, I guess, in the books, but not in the movies at least. Anyway, I'll accept this one. So you can accept multiple, deliver items. Oh, okay. So so they need 40 copper ore. Yeah, here you go. Here's the copper. Go nuts. Deliver. Bam. Copper acquired. I've waited weeks for that copper. That takes like, if you mine a single blob of copper, like a boulder of copper, it gives you like 50 copper. So it's like, hey, you're waiting weeks for that. That takes you like seconds. What the hell? Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Jinxie, because yeah, for sure I get the impression there's a lot to this, and I really love the story of like the movies at least, and I really want to read the books, so that's kind of really what drew me into this game. To be honest, I'm not really big into this style of game typically, but I was so enamored with just the Dune world building. I was like, man, and I've heard good things about this game. I had a couple friends recommend it to me, so I was like, well, you know, maybe that's where I'll kind of give the old college try. Oh, so it was a broken bridge. Damn. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. But it's like, oh man, I kind of wanted to. If there was a path to like killing the guy that's guiding us, that'd be good for like doing a second run or like a second character. See what that quest line looks like. It's like, do you help the dude that's may or may not be doing some questionable things to help you along under mysterious circumstances, or do you betray him and join ranks with whatever factors are behind him being pursued? I'm guessing the Empire. Are the ones that, because he was saying that, yeah, he's got a bounty on his head and how he can't get too close to this area. Unique schematic from the merchant. Okay. Yara Lichijan. I'm guessing that this person is nearby. Yeah, Harkazaz. Is that it? Yeah. Representative. Tradepost. Okay, so we'll just kind of continue sniffing around. Smartly, they're not even letting me draw my weapon. I'd be curious to know how things would react. Probably not that happily. Cool. So there's the Arkansas representative. Let's see if there's other merchants and other folks to talk to. I thought that was just like a person just lying on the ground. It's like, do you require medical attention? Some dead guy. How about you? Are you a cool person? Nothing. Complete a contract. Rewards you got to the backpack. Right. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you. Thank you, game. Whip shit. Wait, was it this guy? Yeah, all right. Yeah. I think this. No, this is not it. This is not it.
I'll have to stop.
I'm here to trade. Oh. Okay. I misunderstood. I thought that was the name of the guy we were looking for. Okay, yeah. So this is the merchant that has the stuff.
Like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger.
Now, what you say is, we gotta stop eating like this. That's a classic line, man. So we can get the component. Or no, I'm sorry, the schematic. Yeah, we can get the schematic. 500 bing bongs. I think I got like a bunch, don't I? Oh yeah, I can afford the shit out of that. Yeah, just the one. Thank you. Anything else while I'm here? Heavy darts for different weapons, right? Can I just get some different weapons? Can I just get a? What do you have to? Whose ass do you have to kick to get a kiss to get a glass of water around here? A stiff drink around here. Mechanical parts. I was curious if they have any different weapons. Blade parts, gun parts. So we still need the blueprints to be able to make the stuffs. Makes sense. So, contract wrecking crew. Okay. But just so I'm clear, what does this thing do? It's a component or a schematic. Water container, right. So I got the copper ingots back at the base, and I think the spice-infused copper dust back at the base as well. Can I research it? Research it. Yes. Make it so. Make it so, number one. Okay, so that's kind of its own. Oh, I didn't realize that there was like a whole separate tab full of all kinds of goodies. These are unique items. Got item. Cool. Copper, iron, steel. I like how aluminum is implied to be a higher order than steel. Duraluminum. Plastinium. Usually when I think of like aluminum, I think of like, nice and plentiful metal, but usually steel is like the good shit. Alright, so we have that in our back pocket. Next time we're at our base, we'll go ahead and grab that one. Wrecking crew.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the great houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the shipwreck and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
So we saw it from a distance. I think I know which one they're referring to. The shipwreck. This one, right? Yep, we saw it from a distance, and I was like, should I go in now? And I was like, we'll do it some other time later. Now is at that time. Yeah, that's a nifty one to have. If nothing else, we could head back to the base, and then smack that out afterwards. Although once it's getting pretty late, so I might not have time to do both. Let's at least head back to the base though, so I can get that thing constructed. And we'd want to kind of plot. There's the proving grounds right after that, so you can bang them out back to back. That'd be pretty slick, pretty neato. So let's head back there. Does that continue to show up in my on my compass? I think that's what that. Yeah, no, that's south. What am I looking at? South. So it'd be like more. that'd be more like, maybe more southeast. It's kind of curious if it shows up in my map, home base, or in my compass. Yeah, I think it's that. That's what that icon is. Yeah, that's the home base. I'm pretty sure. So let's head back there then. Oh wait, did he get freaked out that I just drew my gun just there? No, he's fine. He's fine. Don't stress too much. Yeah. You'll have to abandon. Well, yeah, I was saying earlier how I've already had to abandon a base before because I did not realize if you quit the game and don't maintain your base's shields every so often that the game will just delete your shit. And so when I launched the game earlier tonight, I launched it for the first time in like 2 months, and I was like, huh, that's weird. It spawned me in just an open sand dune. I could have sworn I parked my base around here. What the hell happened? And then I was like, oh, it will clear your shit, and including all the stuff in storage. And again, not like I had anything like that valuable in storage. It was I'm a level 10 dude. I'm baby level, you know, or entry level stuff over here. So it's not like I had anything worthwhile in the grand scheme of things. But you know, still the stuff you accumulate, the resources you've gathered, the handful of things that sound neat, where it's like, oh, cool, I found some things that sound nifty, like you know, some ingots and some things that sound like they'll be useful for later on, some car parts or vehicle parts, that is, engine materials that might later on really be nifty. So it's like, ah, damn, I lost all that. So it's like, all right, well, lesson learned that yes, when you're putting out for a long time, you want to either, well, do a couple things. Unlock the reconstruction tool, which I don't yet have, but get the reconstruction tool, which I'm guessing happens as part of the main quest. We're probably not too far from getting to that point. Once I get the reconstruction tool, then I can more easily store my base, or like kind of store it away at least, so I can take those longer breaks without having to, you know, log back in and repowering my shit. Because to be honest, this is a really cool game, but it's not really a game I think I'll be able to keep up with very well. I don't know if I trust myself to like remember to log back in once a week to like repower the shields. You know, it's like, it's not that demanding, but it's just, you know, you just have to do it. Just kind of put the time in to make it happen. So it'd be nice to get to that point where I have the reconstruction tool, which kind of smooths over that part. You can pocket the base, right, but I don't think I have the tool that allows that yet. I think I've got a ways to go before I get to that point. But not too much farther. I was hoping to get to it tonight, but we'll see.
Who goes there?
See, saw me not fall down like that. Yes, yes. Use the voice. Yes, yes. Like he's coughing, like, oh god, why am I running to this guy? It's so fucking weird. You have a friend over there? I'll take your stuff, and then I'll take your juice. Stop tumbling. Give him the suck. Any friends over there? Scavenger camp. What a unique name. A unique name for a unique place. And by that, I mean there's billions of these. Oodles and maybe even also caboodles. Grab some more coppers. Twist my arm. I'll get the coppers. All right. There we go. It just collapses on me. Here they come. They're curming through. So ominous. So yeah, this is. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna go down though. That's probably the closest line. But it's a bit of a travel map how you slice it. That's probably the best one. Here, we'll go slow. It bums me out to no end that there's no sand walking in this game. That was such an interesting. Going fast. Woo! That was such a fascinating concept in probably in the books and in the movies too. And when I heard about this game, I was like, oh, sick! I bet you can unlock sand walk and help you traverse the sand. Nope. Not a thing. That is a Fremen technique that you can't just learn about. Not that simple. I mean, of course, you can build still suits. That's Fremen as hell technology, obviously, but I guess there's like, they found enough of it, they were able to kind of replicate it more or less. It's like, ah, surely there's a way to do it, right? Surely we'll get the sand walking. You're still alive? Not name. Oh, whoa, we got the stretchy arm. Love the stretchy polygons in games that have those kinds of physics. Suck. So now that I'm here, yes, this is as good of a spot as any. We're getting a little bit low on the moistures. I can literally see my base from here. You should see the look on your base. If I was really bold, I would just go as the crow flies, but I think I know better than to just sprint across the sand like a dingus. I said I think I know better. I don't want to overpromise. That was Pico de Guy. Yo, dude, I love your screen name. Holy shit. I love your screen name, and I'm also a fan of the accoutrement that goes on tacos and burritos. That is your namesake. Thank you for that raid. You were also playing Dune Awakening. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess you are probably farther in the game than I am. Not to brag, but I'm a hot level 10. All right, I'm kind of a gamer. All right, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is my second session of this game, and it's really cool. I like it a lot, and it's really neat. What if I go slow? Is that less scary? I'll crouch walk. It's less scary, probably. That's not bad, is it? Probably not bad. Yeah, that's fine. He's got. Uh-oh. I found a friend. We're fine. We're close enough. And that is now, actually, that is my first time seeing one of those guys beyond the cutscenes. Like, seeing them, like, physically seeing them, versus just seeing the rumblings. The rumblings of them, so... Yeah. No, you probably already know what I'm doing, where, like, just based on that little extra right there, like, oh, he picked the Bene Gesserit background. He was trying to use the fast run technique to quickly get across, and... What I probably should have done is I probably should have began by crouch walking and then done the sprint. Like the big fast run sprint thingy. To launch me across. Because it's a really convenient skill for getting across the sand. I have no idea if it's a good idea. Like I have no idea if that's an efficient way of doing it. But it gets it done quickly. And that was the part that drew me to it. I was like, well, if nothing else, whether or not like on a per step basis it generates more or less noise, it gets it over quickly, and that's good enough for me. I don't know why I started climbing, because our base is that a ways. I'm going back to my base because we just got the... What was it? It was the research for this guy. You probably know exactly where I am. I just unlocked the schematic, and we are following the quest line to... what's the guy's name? Zentara? Zendaya? No, that's the lady from the movie. Yeah. Touch of Civilization. Yeah, Zentara. We're following his quest line. It's not lost to me. There was that moment where you see there's a quest line to do what he wanted, do the contract that he wanted. And then there's a contract that says, by the way, hunt and kill this motherfucker. And I was like, ooh, that sounds scary, but he wants me to do this one, so I picked the one that was more or less attached to the main quest, and that one that was big and scary sounding went away, so I was like, oh shit, maybe there's like a branching path of the story. All very fascinating shit. So this is my first time playing through, and I'm liking the game a lot. I've not read the books, I've only seen the movies. The new ones, that is. Wait. The 2 new movies. And I'd like to read the books at some point, because I found the movies to be very, very cool and very fascinating. Whoa. And, I was gonna say, how do I... Ow. What I was trying to do there, maybe if my hands are open, yeah, I was trying to climb. That's kind of weird. Can't climb that well? It's kind of surprising. There we go. Oh, you have to hold the spacebar. There we go. You have to hold it. Yeah, that's the key. Because I was trying to, like, latch on the wall and, like, then slowly climb down. Slowly climb down. Yeah, just a couple of hours. Just a few hours. Yeah, the Bendu sprint, it's very useful. It's very useful when you're trying to get across those big sand gaps and you're scared, like I am. Like I am frequently. Pico, if you have any clips you want to share, by the way, if you have any clips you want to share, whenever somebody raids, especially when they raid from the first time, if there's anything of yours you want to share with us, because it does not have to be from tonight's stream. It doesn't have to be from tonight's stream. It doesn't have to be from this game. It can be anything at all. If it was a clip of yours from months ago, years ago, I don't care. I'm happy you're here, and you brought your homies to me, which is super nice of you. One of my favorite ways, actually no, my favorite way to express gratitude when somebody raids us is to be like, all right, you brought your folks to me. How do I bring my folks to you? How do I encourage my folks to check you out? Because your homies got to check me out for a bit. So my favorite thing to do is to ask if there's a clip you would recommend that we can all watch together. I'll bring it up on the big screen. We'll all watch it, and we'll have a good old time. And also, I just love to. I selfishly love to see what your streams are like, because I like to meet other streamer homies. So I'm all about that shit. No pressure, of course. But if there's anything of yours you would like to share with us, I'm definitely down to see it. Also, from this new episode of MTV Cribs, let me show you my sweet crib. Here we are in my base. I spent hours designing this base with the most sophisticated and refined interior designers from across the galaxy. Untold amounts of research and resources went into designing this very feng shui pad. So hold your applause. I know, very impressive. But after spending countless hours building and designing my humble abode, just trying to keep your audible gasps to a minimum audio level, so you know don't disturb the rest of the audience. I'm of course being a piece of shit. This is just a base we threw together. Actually, I did the newbie thing. I did the fucking the newbie blunder. This is my second time playing the game, and my last time playing the game was like 4 months. It was like 3 months ago. It was like the beginning of April. And I was like, this game is cool. I'll come back to it. And then I put the game down, and then I picked it back up today for the first time. And I was like, this game's neat. And then I loaded in the game, and I'm like, huh, that's weird. It spawned me in to just like a middle of nowhere sand dune. And I swear I could have parked my base somewhere right around here. Maybe I just don't remember. And I started kind of wandering around. At some point, somebody was like, hey man, did you power your shields? And I was like, power my what now? And then I was informed that, yeah, if you don't pop back in every so often and rejuice your shit, the game, a sandstorm might come through and just wipe your ass. Well, not wipe your, well, maybe if you're really good, but delete your shit. They'll just fucking wipe your shit clean. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, what about the stuff in my storage? And they were like, how do we tell him? Ooh, how do we tell him? So again, I'm level 10. There's nothing in there that was valuable or that was like, that means worth a damn, obviously. So we just reconstructed a quick little base. The base I had put together was about this level of interestingness anyway, of complexity anyway. So, you know, it's all fine, obviously. It's not nothing of any worth was truly lost. But it was like, oh damn man, I thought it was cooking. But that's okay, that's okay. So we're kind of getting back into it a little bit. Let's pop that back. Oh wait, no, it's not my I guess I don't need it in my loadout. Yeah, that's fine. We probably don't need the survey probe anytime soon. So we'll deposit some stuff. But yeah, so like this is the kind of stuff we had in our base originally, I think, from what I can remember. Just, you know, just some raw resources, stuff I didn't want to carry around. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. But no, thank you again for that raid, Pico. That's super nice of you. Ships come down on sunrise and leave on, come down on sundown and leave on sunrise. That is a cool detail. Shut down the PC. I gotcha. Yeah, sharing the clippies. There is a tool, right. And I think it's like a rebuild tool, and I'm guessing I will soon be able to achieve it or to get access to it, but I don't think I have access to it just yet. That's my interpretation, that there is also, is there a quick deposit? I bet there's a quick deposit button. General settings. Cause yeah, I bet there's a unsorted. Take all. No, I want to deposit all. Like if there's like stacks to merge. Because what I want to do is combine like easy stacks, like that guy, like those kinds of things. The steel. Yeah, so we're not too far. We're not too far from. Yeah, I'm sure you know all about that kind of stuff because I am but a small simple lad trying to learn his place in a big, scary, and fascinating world. This game's world building is Very cool. Yeah, we're a copper right now, exactly. Yeah, so you can generally surmise we're getting there. We're getting there right now, but we're still very much in the early stages for sure. Anything else? Oh, right, we're gonna pop the fuel cells over. Speaking of, I'm Squidward looking out his window right now. What the fuck's going on back there? You kids, keep it down out there. Squidward looking out his window. Right, the shield, yes. The juice. Deposit the whole thing. Okay, yeah. We have a whole 1 hour of juice. But overall, it can go for 16 days, which is not bad. The construction tool, yep. Oh my god, that's almost got me a couple times where, as a new player, the construction menu takes a little bit of getting used to for sure. A little bit of getting used to, but I tell myself I'm getting there. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this going. Yes, max. Get that shit going. Hello, max, maximum. So hold on. Take that one. Yeah. And then I say, there we go. Yeah, do the big. Big? Hello? Oh, I need it in my inventory, don't I? There we go. Now I go over there and I give it the juice. Just don't attack me, man. Yeah, I'm feeling very targeted right now. There we go. So let that kind of spin and do its thing. While that's doing its thing, I think I probably have enough copper ingots to make the special sippy. My special sippy cup. This is my emotional support sippy cup. I can make, yeah, maximum 1. Yep, that's good enough. To get that going, we re-juicified our blood slurper. Get that going. I will drink whatever I can, which is 10 little juices. But thank you again, Pico. No, I'm with you, man. It's getting up there. It's getting up there. I'm probably gonna go for another half an hour. I was originally gonna call it at 2:30, and I was like, all right, I'll do a little bit more. We'll do a little bit more. Twist my arm. We'll play a little bit more games. Why the hell not? I'll hold on to that extra blood bag just because we have capacity for it. Anything else I want to store in that spot? I'll hang on to that guy for now. But thank you again for that raid, Pico. It's super nice of you. Thank you for bringing your community over. And I appreciate you willing to take a chance on a very... I'm sure you took one look at what we're doing here. You were like, oh my god, this child, this baby, this child at this game. I'm an old man in real life. I'm 37, but in game, I am a squishy, moist infant, fresh from the womb, freshly squeezed out of the birth canal, still dripping in juices, still learning to crawl. But I appreciate the raid, man. It's really nice of you, buddy. See that thing. And I've been informed I should keep this on me at all times. Oh, it can hold a lot of water. Yes. So in that case, I will say... manage. No, not manage. I will say... fill the containers. Yes. I'm guessing that means that filled... this thing, yes. Good, yes. So we'll come back here every so often to get that thing topped off, which is very nice to have. Very nice to have. Good. So got lots more where that came from. The vehicle backup tool. That's the opposite problem of, dude, where's my car? Or like I was describing earlier, dude, where's my base? That's the opposite problem where it's like it's raining motorcycles, it's raining vehicles, and and hallelujah. It's raining motorcycles, hallelujah. That one stirred up. Oh, I burned through my plant fiber quickly. I'll pop that one back in then. Power through a whole bunch of those things. I don't think I need the ingots in my on my person right now. Let's head over to... oh, that one's done. Let's head over to the shipwreck then. And see what awaits. Yeah, instead of, dude, where's my car? It's, dude, whose car is this? Or, dude, what the fuck is this car? A lot of ingots, my goodness. My goodness gracious. All right, on to the shipwreck, my friends. Let's at least like get to the shipwreck and kind of see what the happening haps are. I'm not sure if we have the wherewithal, nor like the the acumen to power through it fully. So I'm guessing it's like more or less a dungeon to explore. There's probably other baddies. There's probably all manner of bullshit awaiting us. I'm not going to go as the crow flies because I don't have a goddamn death wish, but what I will do, probably go up from there. Yeah. So let's go this direction instead. Because I'm trying to be mindful of, the proper ways to go about this. How do you get from plateau to plateau? Without incurring the wrath of the sandworms. The worm is clean. Time to sin. What's up, Cthulhu? Goodbye to your life. This is actually my second session for the game. So I have already gotten a taste. I've already gotten a taste of what this game entails. And I do like it. It's a cool game. To be honest, I don't know if it's the kind of game I will stick to for long periods of time. Like, I think this is really cool, and I definitely could see myself playing it a bunch. But I've mentioned before that my free time for, like, just playing video games off stream is quite limited. So what will inevitably happen is that I will want to play this more, but I will probably drop off and like pick it back up every so often, every few weeks, maybe even every few months. So it's definitely something I want to revisit every so often. Hopefully with not too long of gaps in between, but I've said that before with other games. It's like, man, I really want to come back to this, and there's just too much cool shit I want to play, man. Too much cool shit. Not enough time to play all of it. A tale as old as time, as it were. Yeah, that's probably as good as it's going to get for crossing this kind of canal of sand. Well, canal's not a good word for it, but this ravine. Drop down and take some fall damage. Yep, that's what I wanted. Hide in the shade for a moment. It's a good game. I would say, like, if I didn't have other competing interests, I could, and other things to draw my time away, I could definitely see myself, like, no life in this shit for sure, because it's very cool. 200 hours. Right. Couldn't really, yeah, I'm with you. Like, the PvP stuff doesn't really interest me. I've heard the PvE stuff is also a lot. For the PvE stuff well, I shouldn't say it's also a lot. The end game PvE stuff can be a lot. That the end game PvE stuff gets a little bit weird and a little bit grindy. Yeah, that makes me panic. That makes me panic. I'm a little bit surprised that there was no indication that I was incurring their wrath. That's a little scary. Because I'm testing the theory that if I move slowly across the sand, I move slowly. I know I'm gonna get sunburned, but that's okay. Right. And then when things get scary, I hit the panic button. A little bit sunburnt. Okay, I got the panic button ready to go. Oh god, my skin, my fair skin. Just go fast. I don't know, it seems like I don't have any scientific basis for this, but it seems like moving slowly gets less attention versus moving fast. Like, eventually I just do that. I just hit the panic button just to go fast. Just like power through the end. But it seems like if I sprint, it is a little bit scarier. That's the thing, though. There's plenty of things to be scared of in this game, as I've learned. Plenty of things to be scared of. No shortage of that. Speaking of which, there might be some Bandito Campos awaiting us here. Are we ready? I'll be ready at a moment's notice. Just do the zoom. I do like the zoom. The problem is that was such a big gap. I was nervous that if I started it too soon, it would like generate a bunch of energy, and then I would run out of juice. I would run out of juice in the middle of the dune, which is what almost happened earlier. I almost got gobbled up earlier because I used the go fast power too quickly. or too early on in that traversal stage, and then I was potentially a sitting duck, just ripe and ready for the pickings. Ready for the goblins. Not goblins, but the gobblings. So I'm trying to be more mindful of how I do these things. This is something else. What is this? Testing station. I don't know if I have memory of this place. The game lies when it says new thing discovered, because like I keep getting that for places I've definitely been in before. I recently had to reinstall Windows and reinstall a bunch of stuff, and of course a lot of this stuff is stored server side. And I almost wonder if certain things are stored client side, because it was giving me like new bandit camp discovered, 25 experience. It's like, bro, I've been here before. Like nothing has been discovered. This is old hat. So whenever I get a thing that says like, good job, you found a new thing, it's like, I don't know if I have, honestly. But this, I don't know if I remember this. I'm gonna do my best not to soy jack and be like, it's like the thing in the movie, like every time. Like, I know what that is. I know, like, generally what this reminds me of from the movie. The first one specifically, where it's like, it's just like the thing that happened where the guy gets got. Yeah, it's like we all know. Yes, it's just like that one part. So I'll explore a little bit. There's servox and particle capacitors. I am incredulous that there are no bad guys. I suspect that is not going to last very long. That bad guys will soon make themselves aware to me. I'm seeing more and more dead bodies. Perhaps wayward adventurers, such as myself, who had too much time on their hands and too much confidence. Identification band. Orange ID band. Okay, I'll bite. Oh. D. D? What am I doing? Huh. Okay. Yeah, backpack. Yeah, okay. Maybe that will become more obvious in a moment. Is there a flashlight in this game? Oh, I drank some water. No, okay. I reflexively pressed F to see if that was a flashlight thing. No, it was not. It's a little bit dark in that spot. Green. Oh, okay, because I was red earlier. Now I got the... Okay, so it's a key card. Okay, now this screams... Get ready for combat, motherfucker. Okay, well, not yet at least. But this...
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel.
Phil Collins?
Trust him.
I loved him in Genesis.
Eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
Dart his ass. Alright. Keep an eye out for a strange lad acting strangely. Who may or may not have been the drummer and then later band leader and singer of Genesis. And then went on to have a successful solo career. Composed a soundtrack for Tarzan and other fantastic films. Nah, big Phil Collins fan. He's cool. Cool musician. I like him. Some would claim, unfairly, that he ruined Genesis. That when he took over as the band's singer and band leader, that it all fell apart. And I'll acknowledge, the era that he heralded was quite different than the Peter Gabriel era of Genesis. But I still think it brought a lot to the table. I think 80s era, late 70s and 80s era Genesis was still very cool. But super duper different. So I don't blame people for not liking it. Like, if they like the P.D. Gabes era and that's what they love, then who am I to judge? Whomst am I to judge? But so it feels a little bit much to say like, yo, he like ruined it. Like, come on. He ushered in a new era that brought a lot of new ears to the band's music and a lot of dead guys. Yep. while we were talking about Genesis and Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins, well, stepping on dead bodies and just being a shitter. But no, like it's, you know, it's like in the 80s when Yes came out with Owner of a Lonely Heart, and all the olds and graybeards were like, no, it's not the same. And it wasn't the same. It was a very different era of the band and a very different sound, but a more modern sound, and it brought them a whole new audience. It brought them, like, you know, some hit singles that are beloved to this day. Same thing with Genesis. The 80s era was a very different era, and it was wildly successful, and it's different. Just totally different. It's really kind of hard to compare the two. What cultish fuckery Sixth House bullshit is this? I'm getting some Sixth House vibes, and I suspect that I'm about to fight Satan and his denizens.
Botanical testing station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure any visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree.
You don't say.
Our first task has been the installation and testing of wind trap units, capable of reclaiming moisture.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
I'm pleased to report complete success, both with the installation and functioning.
Oh, no.
The thriving vegetation you will find within these halls is a
Hey-ya.
to the success of your discovery.
Oh. I'm ready. Oh, get fucked. Oh, what?
Welcome to Desert Botanical.
I'm out of the juice. Oh, no.
I am the station supervisor.
Oh, God, I'm getting fucked up. I'm getting fucked up. Who could have foreseen that this would go poorly for Alex? I'm actually not surprised. Oh, God, why does that keep happening? That keeps happening, and I don't know what happens. But, like, sometimes I'll just I'll be trying to do a heavy attack, and I'll randomly bring up some other menu. I don't know what it is. You know what? I'm doing melee against this fucker. Where are you? Reveal yourselves. Show thyselves. Yeah, what am I doing? Like, that keeps happening. Keeps fucking me up. It's like somehow I'll go for a heavy attack. And clearly I'm pressing something else without knowing it, and I'm bringing up a menu, and it always fucks me up. It's like mouse click held down and something else brings up another menu, and I can't replicate it outside of combat. It only happens during combat and always jump scares me. Speaking of a jump scare, get fucked, idiot. Bop. Yeah, right in the dick. Perfect. Where it belongs. Where it belongs, man. Says, I don't like it, man. Yeah, he's a great drummer. Yeah, no one can dispute he's a great drummer. And I think he's a great singer, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I like both. You can have both. I'm one of those. I'm one of those insufferable ones where I like all the eras. I like 80s. I like 70s. I like the P.D. Gabes. I like the Phil Collins era. I like all that shit. So I say, give me all of it. I like the poppy stuff, because there's no denying it became a much more pop-oriented sound without question. But I just so happen to like the pop-oriented sound. I loved it. And I still love it. This lady's not even wearing any shoes and, like, has, like, well, looks to be a pretty cool still suit and just had, like, some plant fibers on her ass. What the hell? Alright, well, that was a little spooky. I kind of got fucked up real bad there, but we got there. What's up, Gary? This is just the PvE stuff. I'm this is my second session, so I'm quite new, and I'm going through the story, and I'm very slow. I mean, not brain activity, well, okay, maybe brain activity, but I'm very slow insofar as I'm still quite early on in the main story, so I still have much to learn. Still have much to learn and much to gain. Is that a fella? No, it's a bush. Okay, that's a plant. Evil bad guy that's trying to kill me, or harmless houseplant? You be the judge. They spotted me from very far and fucking jumped my ass. I was like still listening to the voice recording. I was trying to learn about the world and the world building and be a good boy, and the bad guys said nah, and they tried to fuck my shit up, and they almost succeeded. Got me real low.
I thought I could trust Druce, but I know now that
the Druce is loose.
I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back.
The worms were speaking to you, you say?
They're all in league against me. All of them.
Oh, it draws their attention? Bro, that's so cringe. That's so mean. I'm just trying to kill your friend, lure him to his unsuspecting doom, and you are cock-blocking me, bro. That's so cringe. Just let me kill your friend, man. What's the big deal? Is that so terrible to want to kill your buddy? You know, you're gonna stand there with your dick in your ass and tell me that it's bad to kill one of your coworkers. Yeah, there it was again. I still have no idea why that happens. I can only make that little pop-up happen while I'm in combat. Is that the dart I should have? Oh, oh no, that's her belt. I was like, I didn't think like the stuff you shot them with stuck out of their body like that. Like a little goggles. That's cute. It is unfortunate that if there's multiple dudes. Oh, okay, maybe it's just the music. Okay. That if you're trying to kill like a bunch of fellas and you're trying to lure one out with that like draw them in ability, that it will bring you out of sneak and it will like alert the bad guys to your presence. I guess the idea is because you're using the voice that they can hear you using said voice. Maybe that's the idea. Because the whole reason I snagged it from the upgrade menu is because I like the idea of having a thing to kind of pull some bad guys away and like stealthily do takedowns. I don't think this is really much of a stealth game. I think that's the lesson I need to internalize. I think I should turn that down. That is a little bit louder than I would expect. Oh, no wonder. It defaulted all my audio settings. No wonder. So music volume go down, sound effects go down. Yeah, just turn a whole bunch of stuff down, yeah. Dialogue is mostly okay. Probably should. I should have done that much earlier. As we had turned the music down and sound effects down like a bunch when I played previously, but, you know, since then I have had to reinstall the game. So maybe that's why. So many darts.
You leaving these messages for, eh? It's for the worms, isn't it? Yeah, worms. Oh, yeah, your belly, it was full of worms. So big, red, ropey worms. But I let them out, didn't I?
Got a good feeling about him. Got a good feeling about that guy. There is, yeah, that's a good point, Cthulhu. It's not so much that it's not a stealth game, but I think you're right. I think the character idea that I first was kind of thinking of is probably not for this kind of class. That makes sense too. All right, I felt a little load pop in there. Oh. Slurp him up real quick. Actually, that might have been a... Oh. Oh, maybe not, actually. He might have snapped out of it, maybe. Maybe because I backed out. It's him right there, maybe. You wanna fucking go? All right. There we go. Anything cool? Nope. All right. You get the not injection, the extraction. Oh. Okay, I thought that was a bad guy. Seems like a very large open area for just two dudes. Oh, there we go. There we fucking go. Don't want to like wander into a large open area where bad dudes await. Get fucking popped, idiot. Oh shit. I knew it. Give him the suck. Oh, the suck didn't work. Uh-oh. You fool! Bringing a gun to a knife fight. That was your first mistake. And your last mistake was not shooting good. Give me another heal. I'm getting freaking perforated by these darts. And I'm gaining them quicker than I can use them. Hopefully they're not very heavy, because I have a shit ton of these things. I have 560 darts. Yeah, they're pretty light. They're pretty light. Which makes sense. If the darts were, like, taking up fucking, like, 40 pounds, then we'll talk. But I think we're alright. So this little dungeon goes on for quite some time. My goodness. Got the Chivo for extracting, exsanguinating 50,000 milliliters. I think I am actually topped off. Exsanguinate, that's such a cool word. I have no more containers, no more bloody baggos. Alright, so I'm learning that this goes real fucking far and real fucking deep. So how's about this? I would love to play this well into the twilight hours and suplex my sleep schedule beyond any recognition. But what was originally hoping to be a quick pop in and pop out little dungeon arena, I'm now realizing is perhaps a bit more than I can chew. More than I can bite off. Well, I bit it off and I'm struggling to chew it. Say it that way. So let's hop out of here. Let's get back to the main base. Let's grab a couple things from the base and wrap it for the night. When I say grab a couple things, I mean put stuff in our inventory, because there's a decent chance that I will. I mean, I'll try my darndest to come in and maintain the shields and that kind of stuff. You know, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks as I'm, you know, able to and as I think to. But in the odd chance that I fail to do so, and the odd chance that I fail to maintain the shields and my base gets Control A and then delete, my base and its contents get deleted again, then I will at least grab the stuff and put in my inventory the things that I would really rather hang on to. Of course, I don't have inventory space for everything, but I should have enough space to grab some of the more valuable things, like the copper ingots, like those kinds of things. I mean, obviously ultimately the most valuable things are already on my person. You know, like the money and the weapons and the armor we're wearing, you know, that kind of stuff. But I think there's a couple of things that'd be worth our while. That's our base right there. But this is a pretty large gap to traverse, so I think I'll probably do it good. But yeah, I said that, like, this is one of those instances where I'm trying to pretend I'm responsible. I'm trying to put on the face of a responsible gamer, a responsible streamer even, where it is nearly 3 a.m. on a Sunday night. And of course, I have work in the morning because I, like a lot of us, have a day job, a boring-ass, lame-ass day job that pays the bills and keeps the wife happy and all that jazz. But, and, you know, for the longest time, like, for years, when I would stream on a fairly regular basis, and I would always say, like, all right, I'm a night owl by nature, but I shouldn't get too wild with the streams. I'm going to say my maximum amount of time I will let my stream go is 1 a.m. That was my maximum for years. And then after a while, it's like, okay, we'll do 1:30. We'll do 1:30 a.m. 1:30 a.m. won't kill me. And then after a while, then it became, all right, let's make it, sure, let's go 2 a.m. Sure, I mean, it's hardly any difference, right? It's fine. And then 2:30. So it's like, let's not let it turn into 3. Let's not let 3 a.m. become the standard. I don't need that, man. I don't need that level of degeneracy in my as a habitual degeneracy. I don't need to be that much of a goblin. I mean, I'm already a bit of a little shit goblin anyway, so I don't need to encourage this further. Ow. I realize I'm getting a little bit sunburned, but that's fine. Ow. I'm trying to go fast. Although by going fast, I know I'm worsening my water sitch, and water is such a valuable resource in the world of Dune. Just how it goes. So back in the shade we go. Like I said, we'll just kind of grab some things and just be ready for the off chance that I do not have the wherewithal those guys to maintain this kind of stuff off stream before I play it again, because I'd like to come back to this every so often. It's a very cool little game. It's just the problem is like the whole maintaining aspect of keeping up with the base is something that does require some regularity to it. And eventually we'll get the thing that lets us like kind of pocket our base for future reference, but I don't yet have that unlocked, and I think it might be some time before we get it unlocked. So, first and foremost, is there anything I want to deposit? Probably not. I'll take the small vehicle fuel cell. Anything I say I don't need. I will say I don't need the plant fiber. I don't need the copper, because that, like I said, that stuff is like so plentiful, so readily plentiful. And yeah, the blood bags, I guess, are nice. Oh, actually, they're all full. Never mind. So we definitely don't need that. I'll take a power pack. Sure, I'll take a power pack. I don't need that guy. Actuator sounds nice, and they're probably not too heavy. Yeah, those are, yeah, they're pretty light. The ingots, pretty heavy. That one sounds good. These things, not too bad. Yeah, so I'm looking for like things that are high value but low weight. So yeah, we definitely don't need. I'll keep those fellers. These things I think are fairly light. Yeah, they're not too bad. We have a lot of them, obviously. Don't need the salvage metal. Sam's looking for things that we definitely don't need to take with us or don't have to like worry about hanging on to. These are greens. That means they're probably good. Same thing with these guys. There's another small vehicle. Well, and they do not stack, but that's fine. A whole bunch of those guys. Give me more like the GOTS. I think those are worth hanging on to. So everything else is, yeah, so really that's the main thing. All these other things we can very easily reconstruct. So I'm really not the slightest bit worried. What I will do is I will say yeah, extract all the stuff. Actually, yeah, fill containers. I'll say fill containers. And then I want to get the blood deposited. You know, maybe not too much, actually. Maybe not too much. Oh, whoops, no, fill containers, there we go. And then the drink. Because, yeah, the blood I deposit may or may not be coming back with me, again, if I'm unable to get things fixed up. Okay, but we got a full water jug, that's good. And blood is so plentiful because killing bad guys is quite easy in this game. It's quite easy to come across bad guys. So, yeah, that's going to do it for the night, my friends. Yeah, so obviously didn't quite get to the main quest stuff like I fully hoped, but still able to kind of jump in and have another fun little session with this game. This game is really neat. Even as someone that kind of shies away from like online RPGs and MMOs. I wouldn't quite call this an MMO necessarily, but it's an online RPG outside of my usual bounds. And the survival crafting elements of the game also are not really my thing normally, but the Dune universe, if you will, I think I made that joke last time, is pretty interesting, and the story is quite compelling, and the gameplay loop is a lot more fun than I was expecting. The fact that there are a lot of opportunities to kind of smooth over some of the survival crafting stuff and base management stuff that I don't really want to mess with. The fact that there are shortcuts through that, and ways to maybe not trivialize, but minimize the Duck Army, minimize the amount of like micromanagement you have to do, and ways to even like pocket the base and bring it with you for easy like mobility. That's huge versus having to like schlep all the way back and forth, because that's kind of what we're having to do right now. Knowing that there's minimal of that in the future, of that mechanic is, or of that like pattern is reassuring for sure.